Hey guys, how you doing? This is Sean Woods, your City of Coaches Podcast. I know it's been a while, but we're getting back into things, getting in the groove of things. I got a special guest today, one of my favorite people in the world, and we'll get right into it. Coach Gipson, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
Good, man. Welcome to the show, man. You said, let me get on the show. I got you, so don't even worry about it like that, man. How you feeling? How you feeling the past couple weeks and stuff?
Feeling good, man.
Feeling good.
Working hard, grinding between the Scottsdale Sirens and
we'll get into
with,
that.
the Phoenix Knights that we have going on. Just grinding, working, training, and getting the future ready for the next step. So
I jumped into one of your practice just now, so I see you're dealing with your youth. But let's talk about you though. Where you originally from? Cause I see you got the ATL. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, ATL. Okay.
Home team, originally from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Moved to Arizona in 1990. Then went back and forth. Lived in Washington, lived in Baltimore, Maryland. Graduated in Decatur at Decatur High School in 2003. Came back out here in 2004. That's when I started coaching. Before that was at Georgia Southern. And then I went to the Navy for a couple years.
I appreciate you, sir.
No problem, And then went back to Georgia, coached out there for a couple years, moved back to Arizona in 2009, started coaching in 2010, and been here ever since.
So you've been part of, so pretty much coach, like you've been around. So like I said, appreciate your service. You're from Georgia. You lived in other places too, obviously. You're one I say is very instrumental when coming connection between, the gap between your youth sports, high school, some college, because you've been part of college, and now with our team, the Scottsdale Sirens, look us up under the WBA Association here. We'll get right into that in a second. But most importantly, I wanted to touch on the fact that, you are with the youth, right? You actually have your own kids too, right?
Yep.
So you have a situation, and we're actually in one of your practices right now.
Yes, we are.
What are they called again?
The Phoenix Knights.
Phoenix Knights, check them out, 100% on that. We're definitely. So what I want to touch on with you is that you're in so many different avenues, and people respect you, and you're well connected and such things like that, Coach. So when it comes to your coaching style, and being able to be in different areas, how do you feel when someone's looking to add you on staff? Because I know you have aspirations to be, because we talk all the time and stuff, your aspiration to be at other places and stuff. How are you able to adapt? Because I struggle with that. Like, you adapt from kids to high school to college and now pro. So give us a little bit how someone who's so versatile as you.
Time management.
Okay.
That's first of all is real key. Being able to have a schedule-wise, having a certain time frame and you do things. Beyond that, I think let's keep it natural. The same things that I teach my 8, 9, and 10-year-olds, I teach my high school, my college, my semi-pro, pretty basic fundamentals. Then from that is just strategic planning based off of what you have, the different pieces that you have. But I call it an East Coast, West Coast type of thing because I have been on both sides. I'm able to adapt to my environment and adapt to different people. So I like to call myself a player's coach because I really like to build a relationship with the players, and that way that they're willing to run through a brick wall for you so that you have their back, and that's most important. So I'm always here for the kids. I'm always here for the generations before me. And just let them know really that Coach Kirk cares. So whatever that they feel like they want to do, if I have a way of helping them, I help. And that way, because a lot of people don't have that support, and there's a lot of dreams that got crushed. People don't believe. But my philosophy is, if you met Coach Kirk, then you met somebody who really cares.
Well, there's no doubt there, Coach. Absolutely, we've had our one-on-one for sure, and I can see your passion that, you deal with that, and not only boys, but you're obviously you've dealt with women as well, girls and women now, so like that. So let's just go into your women coaching career, because honestly, people understand like men who are versatile to be able to do both. But I see that you have excelled in the women's programs as well. Definitely. Can you name some of the women's programs you've been a part of collegiate? I know you did a little bit of high school, but yeah.
I've been with South Mountain Community College. I was there in 2018.
Got it, finish!
Then I went to American Indian College in 2019. And then I'm back with South Mountain Community College and now with the Scottsdale Sirens also.
So like that. So you see like the women's basketball has, obviously you have an opportunity with the Scottsdale Sirens to give women an opportunity to not only they graduated from college, some probably play a little bit of college, working, community stuff like that. But you're giving them aspirations to actually continue playing the game.
Definitely.
So let's talk about some of the buzz you have with the Scottsdale Sirens and stuff like that with this girl. Because you call me every day and say, hey, I got this. So give me a feeder on how's it going so far.
It's actually going pretty well. We have about 6 young ladies now that's actually going to be trying out.
Okay.
We have 2 young ladies from a different state that wants to come out and try out actually for our next season. I'm already getting calls for that, wondering when tryout's going to be for next time. Pretty much it's been going well with live feeds. Like I said, with the promotions and things that we have going on, I try to push every day to let them know basically what's going on. And then with that also, just with the different people who know what I'm about and know that I'm really just trying to give them an opportunity. People have looked out, like George, he gave us a couple. We got a couple from South Mountain. We got a couple that might be coming through from American Indian College. Just a couple that play for other teams and other colleges, and people start spreading the word to their friends. And then they go to their friends. And with our fast-paced style of play that we have, it's very attractive because it's go, 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 go. And then they turn around and they also notice that we play defense. So it's not, so it's not just go, run, and you shoot, I shoot, you shoot, I shoot, who can get the most shots up. In our cases, I shoot and we don't want you to shoot.
Right, yeah.
And if you do shoot, we only want to give up one, and then we want to go around and shoot again.
So having that opportunity, that's what I'm trying to say, like even with the women's program that we have with the Scottsdale Sirens, shameless plug, I ain't no general manager of both teams, but anyway, so with Scottsdale Sirens, like I look to you and I see what's going on and the buzz you have with the young ladies and stuff like that. So give a message, before we go into other things, give a message to a person who just graduated from school, doesn't know where to go. Know how the Sirens might be a good fit for them next year, if not this year.
Well, pretty much how it goes is this: we're fun, we're open, we're a family, very open-minded to different aspects and what people are going through. But ultimately, if they want to play, if they want to have a newer style of play, because I believe in these ladies and each and every person that we have, and they know that I believe in them.
Right, yeah.
Because ultimately, I really do it for them. And I have groups that I'm a part of for overseas. I have other people who have contacts. So soon we'll start sending film out and stats and things like that. Where we can hopefully get some of these players overseas.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Playing into different places. We're using this as a bridge gap. Pretty much is their whole mindset. It's not as didn't make it quite to the WNBA, didn't quite go overseas, but still want to play and maybe just want to say just be a hometown hero. That's great also. Because your family's here, your friends are here, you're able to play. And we are 3-0 as of now, which is pretty good. I mean, it's just an exhibition. But we are 3-0, so success is good. And we're just gonna keep going and growing and get ready for this season coming up in April.
It's exciting, ain't it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's exciting, ain't it, Coach? 100%. We're there with the Sirens situation. Look us up, Scottsdale dash Sirens on Instagram. Look us up on Twitter. I think we're all on the Google sites now. Facebook, YouTube channel coming soon. So definitely look out the Sirens Head by Coach Gipson, 100% coach. So we hit on the Sirens. We know what you're into now. All right, so we go back into your brain, right? As a coach, you growing up and like before you want to start coaching, or even currently because you get inspiration as a coach now, right?
Definitely.
So give me 5 head basketball coaches of all time that you love.
All time, Pat Summitt.
Oh.
Definitely Pat Summitt. That's from Tennessee. Followed it, loved it. Half her book, really have studied under her. I would have to say my boy Coach Gene, UConn, doing his thing. Phil Jackson, he's another one of my favorite guys that I really like to read on. I have about 6 books under him. Because he goes more into the mental aspects and more, just away from basketball, but success.
Philosophy.
Greg Popovich, he's another one of the great ones who I enjoy it. And then Mark Jackson, even though because he's seen the future. Where the Golden State Warriors now occur, but he's the one that believed in them and grew them and helped them through the injuries and things like that and gave them that belief system. And now we see how they're doing. So that's kind of the feeling and philosophies that I like to take on, just staying humble, staying loyal, and just letting them know that I believe in what they love.
You know what's a beautiful thing about that, Coach? The reason why I asked you that question is even me being a veteran coach, like I can see a coaching style just by who your inspiration is. All of those coaches, system coaches, right? And you are, and obviously I watched some games. You're a system coach, right? So you're teaching all in one. Even if you have a star, 2 stars, obviously Phil Jackson, it still was a system, right? So blessed that the system still do work in basketball. You get a lot of individuality and stuff like that. And I'm learning not to be so judgmental. You guys in Arizona teaching me a lot about club ball. I was only in high school and college, so I never really deal with the club ball. So I'm learning how that is entwining with the community system like that. And especially with the COVID going on in America, it looks like some of the school ball might be shut down a little bit.
Things like that. And that's why we use this to avenues. Like I say, with this group and with anybody who I have, I try to. Once I can put my signature on you, then I try to get you out there to any type of colleges that I can. I don't really charge nothing like that because I believe in your dream. Like I said, this is what God put you here to help. I came here to help make Arizona on the map as a basketball state.
Oh, they're doing it.
So that's what I've been.
All these new gyms, they got another facility in Mesa coming out. It's supposed to be a super system with all the sports in Arizona. So, a lot of people out there looking to Arizona. It's nice all year long, and people are actively trying to come in here and playing during the winter sports and like that. So it's really, really, migration is not just a place you come to play college. You actually come here, like before it was, like you just go to Arizona to go to U of A or ASU, maybe if you're not, but mostly U of A, mostly. But now, like you're seeing, there's people who graduated school are coming back with their kids and putting them in the local system. And you can see some of that. I know, like some other, former NBA players are making their moves around here, stuff like that.
Definitely growing. With Scottsdale being one of the most visited places in the United States.
13 million a year.
People are always coming here, and the more noise that we have going on, like I said,
venture off,
it ventures off, and then we don't have snow. Well, we do, but we don't. You can go up north and get snow. You come to the valley.
It don't count at all. It's something like that. Now, Coach, I'm definitely excited for your future in coaching, and I know we have our one-on-ones every day. Being an administrator for the Sirens, stuff like that. But it's not necessarily about you just being a coach for the Sirens. It's also necessarily about you dealing with, with your youth, with your AAU program. What's the name of your youth program?
Phoenix Knights.
Phoenix Knights, right? So check out the Phoenix Knights. You have a young man that wants to get involved. I mean, what are the age gap back there?
We have a 10U team, so 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. We have a 14U, which is 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. We have our freshman bracket, our JV bracket, our varsity bracket of boys, and we're getting started with our girls team.
Well, definitely. So check out Coaching the System. Do they have any handles or anything?
Yes, Phoenix Knights. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Pretty much that's it.
All right, Coach.
And our website, phoenixknights.com.
I can't leave you out. Why don't you throw your handle out, man? Let people know how to get hold of Coach Kurt.
Coach Kurt, the real Coach Kurt, COACH Kurt, KURT. If you want to find me even deeper, you can put Curtis Gipson, KURTIS Gipson, GIP, like picture, SON, and you'll find out all the different avenues and things like that, all the different high schools, and just a good old time. Still working on the brand, like I said, working on helping everybody. And hopefully soon I'll be a D1 head coach, and then get the NBA or NBA head coach, or even overseas head coach. It's the big goal. So that's why I'm building these avenues, building these connections, helping grow from the bottom up. And that way, once I get there, I came from the bottom. I'm going to stay still helping out and trying to make sure that everybody's dreams come true in any way that I can. And that's really what it's all about.
Well, Coach, I totally appreciate the opportunity to get you on my show. You guys check out City of Coaches Podcast. Look us up on YouTube. I think my Twitter handle is Coach DL Woods, and you can actually check me out on Spotify and all your streaming platforms. I appreciate that, Coach.